Get a free night fast with points that never expire at over 4,200 hotels worldwide. And get double rewards points on every stay. Book now at bestwestern.com.
We brought the Infiniti QX50 and its revolutionary technology to Germany to see what the locals think.
This is not German. Pro pilot assist?
I need no assistance to drive. Stop! I must see VC Turbo.
It's like 2 engines in one.
Get out! I drive.
The all-new Infiniti QX50. There's nothing traditional about it. Lease the 2019 Infiniti QX50 for $379 a month at your local Infiniti retailer. Infiniti. Empower the drive.
You wouldn't accept an incomplete job from anyone else. Why accept it from an allergy pill? Flonase relieves sneezing, itchy watery eyes, and a runny nose, plus nasal congestion, which most pills don't. It's more complete allergy relief. Flonase.
Now you can afford a complete wardrobe of designer lingerie, something for every occasion. At adoreme.com, shipping is free, exchanges are a breeze. And now, bra and panty sets start at just $24.95. Visit adoreme.com now.
Guys, is this you? Busting out of your pants? Out of shape? No energy or drive? Then you need Nutrisystem for men.
I'm Chris, and I lost 120 pounds on Nutrisystem.
I'm Essex, and I lost 43 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Lose up to 18 pounds and 8 inches overall in your first month. Money back guarantee. Real guys, real results. Put down the wings, pick up the phone, and get with the program today. Order your 28-day plan now and save 40% off every program. That's 40% off breakfast, lunches, dinners, and snacks. For a limited time, save 40%. Plus, get 1 week of all new NutriPro shakes, packed with 20 grams of protein to help shrink your gut, free.
The food was delicious. I love the food. Pasta, pizza, so good.
Plus, we'll throw in FedEx shipping free.
It was perfect for guys like me who don't like to cook.
Lose up to 18 pounds and 8 inches overall in your first month.
It's simple. You eat the food, you lose the weight.
Go online or call 877-372-THIN and get free shakes plus 40% off every program.
Fox News Channel on Sirius XM. Your favorite shows on Channel 114. Plus, every story, every 15 minutes. Fox News headlines 24/7. Channel 115.
President Trump ordering the FBI to reopen the background investigation of Judge Brett Kavanaugh. This all happening with just 6 weeks to go until the midterm elections.
So how will this affect both parties' efforts to get out the vote ahead of the midterms? Joining us now to weigh in is CBN chief political correspondent and host of CBN's Faith Nation, David Brody. David, welcome to Fox and Friends.
Thanks, Rachel. Thanks, Griff.
Okay, so we already know that the Democrats have this entire, season, pre-election season, have been really energized. I don't know how much more energized they could get, but I'm sensing that Republicans are very energized, and this moment, this week, this hearing has really fired them up.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I mean, Senator Dianne Feinstein has unleashed, in essence, a deplorable evangelical base for sure that is really frustrated. And Spartacus did a good job as well. And look, here's the bottom line to all of this. From my reporting and from that deplorable evangelical base, I can tell you they say the Democrats' dirty tricks have riled them up like never before. And I know Rush Limbaugh has talked about how if Kavanaugh is not confirmed, it's going to be real tough for the Republicans. Actually, if Kavanaugh is not confirmed, that would even rile up that deplorable evangelical base. And the GOP base, I believe, even more, at least the people that I'm hearing from. And so, look, I think that's a big part of what's going on here.
David, let me ask you, how do you see this playing? We were talking in the last block with Carrie Severino of the Judicial Crisis Network, talking about whether now with this delay, it could possibly increase the number of confirmation votes that Kavanaugh gets. But in terms of the midterms, how do you see this impacting red state Democrats?
Well, a couple of things. First of all, I believe that the numbers would increase for sure for those red state Democrats. Let's remember, Joe Manchin, if you look at West Virginia, 58 to 28% folks there in West Virginia want Brett Kavanaugh confirmed. That's a lot of pressure on Joe Manchin. And we also know
against him in any way, they're suggesting that he should not be coaching girls' basketball teams. I mean, these kinds of, you talk about overplaying, and this has
playing your hand argument. And speaking of overplaying your hand, how about this on the campaign trail? Can you imagine Donald Trump and Lindsey Graham and others saying, hey, look, they're going for the Democrats are
seeing a real risk for Democrats heading into what is going to be an unbelievably exciting and perhaps historic midterms. David Brody, host of the Faith Nation, thanks very much. Have a great Saturday.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Activists confront Senator Jeff Flake over his decision to vote for Brett Kavanaugh. Watch this.
You are allowing someone who is unwilling to take responsibility for his own actions to sit in the higher court of the country.
Dan Bongino probably has no opinion whatsoever about that. We'll find out next.
I can't wait to see what Dan has to say. Plus, a major security breach at Facebook. 50 million users hit by hackers. What the social media giant is doing about it next.
This program is brought to you by Breathe Right. Breathe better, sleep better tonight.
When nighttime nasal congestion closes in, Breathe Right strips are designed to simply open your nose right back up. Breathe better, sleep better. Breathe Right.
Fall in love with IHOP's fall combos with a big old breakfast plate and a side of Cinestack or pumpkin spice pancakes made with real pumpkin.
Fall pancakes are back at IHOP starting at $4.99.
What makes you, you? With MyHeritage DNA, you'll discover who you are and where your ancestors came from. Simply swap your cheek, send the sample to our lab, and view your results online. But that's not all. MyHeritage DNA finds your long-lost relatives. You can connect with them and learn more about your shared family history. Most importantly, MyHeritage DNA is a secure service that protects your privacy. Order your DNA kit today, only on myheritagedna.com.
Hiring? It's a big deal. Finding the right candidates can take up lots of your time and energy. But not on Indeed. Millions of great people are using Indeed every single day. People with every possible combination of skill and experience. And with filters to help you find them faster, whatever type of candidates you're looking for, you'll find them on Indeed. Accelerate your hiring even more with a $50 credit to start your first job post with premium placement on Indeed.
Listen carefully.
This is important.
It's a warning, in fact.
Never fly first class. It ruins flying and coach forever.
And never take Joe Manganiello. He ruins men forever.
Never get a king-size bed.
Never add bacon.
And most importantly, never get Hulu. With tons of shows and movies, plus live TV for sports.
It'll ruin TV for you forever.
I was looking for somebody who wanted to find love.
At eHarmony, we ask you questions so that we can match you for a lasting connection.
I found my person.
I really found my true love on eHarmony.
eHarmony.com, the #1 trusted dating site. Start for free today.
Did you know that 1/3 of Americans are affected by cybercrime? Every time you're online, your private information can be stolen, sold, or exploited. That's why you need NordVPN. Protect your family with military-grade encryption on up to 6 devices from just $5 per month at nordvpn.com/TV today.
Now, more than ever, we viewers need someone we can depend on.
Nobody cares for the animals like he does.
That's why Dr. Pol is our choice for America's vet. Vote for the incredible Dr. Pol. New episode tonight at 9 on Nat Geo Wild.
We are back with a Fox News alert. At least 384 people dead, hundreds. And the FBI is helping Facebook find out who is behind a massive security breach affecting 50 million accounts. It potentially gave hackers access to private messages, photos, and posts. A lot of nervous people this morning. And California takes aim at gun rights with a series of new laws. Governor Jerry Brown signing a bill raising the legal age to buy rifles and shotguns from 18 to 21 starting next year. Another new law bans people convicted of domestic violence or those with mental health issues from owning guns.
Republican Senator Jeff Flake confronted by an activist in an elevator about voting for Judge Kavanaugh. Take a look.
You are allowing someone who is unwilling to take responsibility for his own actions to sit in the higher court of the country and to have the role of repairing the harm that has been done in this country to many people. No, thank you. What do you think? You have power.
Ma'am, do you want to talk to his staff?
No, I want to talk to him. Don't talk to me.
Democrats have pushed for an FBI investigation of Kavanaugh, and now, after Senator Flake got called out, he's calling for a delay in order to investigate. And, well, the Democrats are going to get that. Here to react is Dan Bongino, former Secret Service agent and host of the Dan Bongino Show and author of Spygate. Dan, what do you make of this? I've covered Congress for a lot of years, and I've never seen this happen.
What do I make of it? Jeff Flake is basically a mercenary. That's what's wrong with Jeff Flake. Jeff Flake has no spine. Nobody can say that right now because they're under this illusion that Jeff Flake is somehow going to back him up on the Senate floor when there's a floor vote. Listen, what happened, here's what's going on here. Here's what Jeff Flake, in fact, did. The Democrats needed a moment of clarity to get past Lindsey Graham's explosive, volcanic floor statement that provided everybody with a real account for once of what is actually going on. The Democrats had to desperately get past that. They needed a delay. They know damn well this FBI investigation is going to do nothing to provide any clarity to this situation at all. And Jeff Flake gave it to him. He sold out the GOP. Everybody's afraid to say it in some desperate hope that this man's going to grow a spine over the next few days on the floor vote. He's finished. It's time to move on. You have to convince Murkowski, Collins, and Manchin. Flake is over. It's done. But that's exactly what happened yesterday, and that's the truth, however painful it is to hear.
Dan, I was just going to say, listen, our viewers love you because they think you're a fighter, that you're tirelessly fighting for what you think is right. I saw you last night on Tucker Carlson, and I've never seen you like that before. You seem to be very genuinely, emotionally exhausted from what you saw this week. I want to know how this hearing affected you as a man, as a husband, as a father.
You know, I can't get out of my head Kavanaugh. I just can't. Forget the Supreme Court seat for a minute. I mean, I get the gravity of it. I don't mean to downplay it, but when I ran for office, this stuff happened to me once, too, where you become the target of a social media mob. Rachel, on a scale 1/1,000,000th of what's happening to Brett Kavanaugh, it's devastating. It ruins your whole life. You don't eat, you don't sleep, your kids ask you questions, you show up in church, and people look at you. I'm just exhausted. The whole thing is, it's just exhausting. I can't believe it.
You brought up coaching, which he has done, his girls' basketball team. Yet USA Today Sports tweeted out an op-ed with a photo, which we're not going to show because it was Brett Kavanaugh with 8 teenage girls' basketball team who he coaches. And it said, the U.S. Senate may yet confirm Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court, but he should stay off basketball courts for now when kids are around.
Outrageous.
Unbelievable.
It's the sickest thing I've ever seen. I'm ashamed for everybody involved in this. And I make one final appeal to Murkowski, Manchin, Donnelly, even Flake, who I know is a spineless jellyfish. And I say to you, one last time, is the power in your position and the accoutrements of office so important to you? Is this so important to you that you're willing to sell your soul to throw this man's life, a dedicated American patriot and public servant? You know damn well this is not a serial rapist. You know damn well what's happened to him. Is it so important to you that you're willing to destroy this entire man's life, the power? You know, conservative voters know this is a fist fight. They are desperate to believe in something. You have almost single-handedly taken the wind out of all their sails, which you did yesterday. It is an American disgrace what you did yesterday. He's a lost cause, and I just pray every night that Brett Kavanaugh gets through this. I mean, what's happened to this guy is a stain on this country forever.
Yeah, what is one life, one family worth
to
well all these people?
Even the New York Times today, Judge Kavanaugh tried to rape her. They will stop at nothing, no matter the facts. And you've laid that out. Check out, if you don't follow Dan Bongino's podcast, you should. Dan, a lot of clarity on that. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Dan. Always great.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, while you were sleeping and not watching HBO,